things, like mostly like British primary school things, but she's got her hand on a 1988 Argos catalogue
Oh,
she's
Jesus.
going through. And it's like she got to like the video game section and it was like £180 for a PS2 for a PS1 with 2 games.
Oh
Jesus.
yeah.
Oh my god, the original grey brick.
Yeah, but like
Yes.
you could get Final Fantasy and Tekken on it, all for like
Yes.
£180.
Yes.
So Tasha's yet to see this, but if she goes up in the loft one day, there will be a box, and it'll be like one of those big, massive 35-litre storage containers. It is bulging with PlayStation stuff. There's the original controller, multiplayer enhancement, but also the really old. Apologies, everyone, by the way. I am trying to sort the video feed out. Don't worry, your screen is not broken. For some reason, my things decided, hey, let's not actually show Discord. There we go. It's fixed now.
Yeah.
But like the original, like, oh, we've not just given you a game, we've also given you a demo disc.
Yeah.
I so remember those. Like first really memorable game I actually had was like this demo for it was like I SmackDown versus Raw, like the first SmackDown game on PS2.
Yeah.
The freaking demo. We played so much. We played it so much with my friend back in the day.
Yeah. I had the Simpsons demo of the Simpsons game.
I like
Oh,
The
yeah.
Simpsons Hit and Run. Or-
Yeah, was it Hit and Run? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just had like the first like part of it because obviously it was a demo. Never actually
Yeah.
owned the game, just had the demo to play over and over.
I I guess two things. Going back to the music thing, it's all reminding me of when I was watching with my niece like a Hey Dougie episode where it's the mixtape badge, and when the kids were like sort of listening to like Dougie's music sort of thing, a lot of the stuff was very surreal, and I still believe, and I like, this is my headcanon for that show, that Dougie has PTSD on all sorts of levels, and he just has very weird weird coping mechanisms, because the narrator is like, well, let's just say he was going through an experimental phase, and it's just like, yeah, experimental, and then going back to the video games kind of thing, I was one of those kids that genuinely believed that if you die in a video game, you died in real life. So when my parents brought like the PS1, like the PlayStation, it was my worst nightmare, because as much as my younger sisters wanted to play on it, I was like, no, if you play on it, you die, like, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I wanted to protect my sisters, but they were like, no, I want to play that. Die, let die.
Sadly, the only thing my parents wanted to protect were the controllers, because Final Fantasy VII was not the best ported game ever.
Oh yeah. Also, like my parents actually were wondering why are all our controllers a bit on the fritz? Why they are all like, you know how well they actually made like the PS1 controller with like the X, square, triangle, and circle.
Yeah.
Like how well they were made. They were like printed on the freaking button itself.
Yeah, so they rubbed off quite easily.
I actually like destroyed like the images of those on multiple controllers, since we were playing international track and field with my friend, and we were like really competitive, and we actually got like an idea how to get like how to win like every race. Like if you were like 100-meter dash, and you actually just you know how sometimes you can scratch like a lotto scratcher with just your claws.
Oh, so you're crackhanding it basically to get loads of presses in.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, before we get started on tonight's game, though, one more thing for you all to mull over. The
Okay.
Game Awards have announced their Game of the Year nominations.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm torn on them because I like 4 of them. And I want all 4 of them to win, but only one can win.
I'm torn on 2, but only because of how insanely popular they got. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, one of them understandably so, but the other
So-
one was just like, holy shizer.
Yeah, so here are the nominations. You've got Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Sony's Insomniac Stan Lee's Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
It's difficult.
4 of them are like, they are Game of the Year worthy.
Mm.
If I want to be super critical, I boil it down to 2.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3 and Tears of the Kingdom.
Yep.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
Sadly, as I haven't played Mario Wonder, but from what I've seen, it's the same Mario formula, which is not a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not quite sure how the Wonder Flower works and everything else. New power-ups are cool, but all that. And Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is just like, cool. I haven't played it either. I've seen enough on YouTube. And narratively, it looks like a mess, and I don't like it. It has the cool thing now, though, of if I want to web swing, just let me web swing. Story don't matter. So anyway, I'm going to put... I also realised I have not put any music on.
No.
And now I can't find my cursor. Where's the cursor gone?
Oh no.
There it is. Yes, new mouse and having insanely high DPI, and I'm not used to it yet.
Yeah.
Tash has seen how high I've whacked it up to.
Oh yeah. Like, it was insane.
Currently at 8,000 DPI. It's great fun.
8,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I think... Is that the highest that it'll go?
No, it can go up to 256.
256,000?
256. 2,500, I think, is the max.
Okay.
I can't remember what I've got it set to. I know I've deliberately turned off the button to keep accelerating it because I kept finding it.
Yeah.
The last time I looked, it was saying 8,000. Who knows? It may be higher.
Yeah, I have a mouse which can go up to 16,000, but I really use just the lower end of it. Like max DPI I have used is like 5,000, but it was almost unplayable for me since I am not a surgeon. I'm more like a barbarian.
Yes. Anyway, last time, with this wonderful band of misfits, you had ascended part of Mount Sterling and then encountered the god of death himself. Well, a god of death in the form of Hades. He
Yes.
then offered a deal to your partner in crime, Marie, to get her boyfriend's soul back. All she has to do was venture into Tartarus and bring it back. Any means. You could do it violently, you could do it coercively, you could just yank it and drag him kicking and screaming. He didn't care. On your way through Tartarus, the demi-plane of Tartarus where he was, you had to deal with memories of himself and Marie, which all got a bit jumbled up. Sadly,
Yes.
you watched as Marie fell into the void, and you assumed your wonderful wizard and gunslinging compadre Eppa also fell to the shadow. To the shadow is a bit extreme. Just fell out. For now. But you guys actually managed to get to the end. You found Marie's lover, you tried to convince him to come back, and he turned his back on you. At which point, reality folded back in. You fell through the astral sea. And the world rushed up to greet you, but instead of an immense pain, it was like a soft landing. Like landing in a soft, warm bed after a long day.
Mm.
And as you blinked and sort of recovered yourself and tried to take in your bearings, you notice that you are on a stretch of grassland near a body of water with trees around you. You are certainly back in the material plane, but this area is all new to you. None of you recognize a thing around you. You can see some boats off in the lake. Only small little, almost rowing boats. There's one with a single sail, and you can see humanoid figures throwing out nets over the side, so clearly there may be a village or something nearby.
Well. Yeah. First of all, yeah, Das, like, just goes, like, is everyone okay? No broken bones, no serious injuries, no, nothing, impaling through your bodies or any of the sort?
No, it seems I'm okay.
And Tink, you're holding up well?
I think so.
And what about you, Aylin? Yeah, what about you, Aylin? Hello? Aylin? Don't suppose you two have seen, Aylin and, Eppa anywhere?
No.
I mean, we all saw Aylin fall, into the darkness, but not quite sure where, Eppa went.
I just need to ask an out of character question.
Go on.
Did the Rex actually see Eppa disappear under the bed?
You all heard Epis scream, as far as I can recall, but that's about it. You assume he also fell.
Yeah, I think he fell because I heard almost inhumane kobold scream.
Oh no. You don't think that the other two are like part of the afterlife, kick the bucket, pushing daisies?
I don't know. We actually need to, first we need to figure out where we are, and then maybe we can possibly try to find them, because this the you saw on the in the place we were before, the toddlers you called it.
I think that's what it was called.
Okay.
Tardiness or something like that.
Yeah, I was. I'm kind of thinking maybe because it actually felt like somehow it just folded. That maybe I surely hope they are alive, and they just ended up falling out the same way we did.
I mean, I should hope so, because right now I just feel a piece of myself missing, as though there's something absent inside me. Oh, I don't know. I think you'll be okay. Thanks. Thanks, whichever disembodied voice you are. Right. Well, No, right. Well, you're absolutely right. We should absolutely figure out where on earth we are. Maybe ask the locals. They may not speak the same language as us, so we may have to work out some form of communication that doesn't require so much speaking, and maybe possibly a bit more visual kind of thing, like a game of charades, really.
Oh yeah, I was maybe thinking more like you were meaning like same kind of thing like what they usually do on ships, like communicate with flags
Well, I
or
mean,
something.
I mean, I would communicate with flags if we had any.
Exactly.
So we're just gonna have to use arms and interpretive dance, and hopefully they'll appreciate the entertainment if they don't completely understand.
Yes.
We're not the worst dancers in the world. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we're not that bad, kind of thing, but still, yes, we shall get moving, we shall get going, and we shall hopefully find the rest of our crew. And if they are not, then maybe we could do some ceremonial thing to mourn their death.
That is possible.
And we're going to have to find a way to break the bad news to Aylin very gently. Aylin, there you are. I'm so glad you're alive. So good news, we're all alive and not dead. But the bad news is we tried convincing your husband to come with us, and he decided we were better off in the afterlife. Not quite sure what went wrong, but yeah,
I was being as charming as ever, so I don't know.
Well, either way, she's going to absolutely kill us. She's going to be absolutely livid. She's going to be venom-spittingly furious. So angry that she could bury us with one of her magical spells that like puts dirt on top of things or moves dirt away. But yes, we should really get going and hopefully chat to the locals, and hopefully we should be able to get ourselves settled and sorted and reunited with our beloved friends. Oh, let's go! And yeah, it just runs along.
Alright then. As you're making your way up along the coastline of this body of water, you do notice that there is what looks like a small village up ahead. Thatched roofs and rough-hewn masonry work. As you get closer, you can see the variety of humanoid individuals. Halflings, gnomes. A couple of hobgoblins as well, which is strange. You've not seen many of those before.
Hobgoblins. I mean, they're not as bad as goblins, but it's still got the word goblin in the... I don't want to be that guy, but there's a bit of a historical rivalry between the kobolds and the goblinoid peoples. The people of the goblinoid persuasion. Yeah, so...
I was just thinking you were just being realistic about race. Let's put it like that.
Well, we shouldn't judge other people based on their race, per se, but in some cases, there is a little bit of truth to certain stereotypes.
Okay.
But anyway.
I understand, yes.
But anyways, we shall talk to the locals, and hopefully they shall understand our way of speech and our way of thinking, and hopefully they'll point us in the right direction.
Hopefully so.
Well, as you approach, you are greeted by an elderly hobgoblin who has seen many years before him. His face is mapped with wrinkles. He has a long beard that goes almost all the way down to his waist. He's holding himself up barely with an old walking stick, and you notice that his left leg is missing.
Ahoy there, sir! Hope you don't mind the spontaneous arrival of us. You see, we've, well, I mean, even if we did say what actually happened, you wouldn't actually believe us, but essentially, we fell from the sky, landed on some plush grass. I don't know how on earth we managed to survive the fall, but anyways, we are a little bit lost. We do have some friends who we separated from, and we were just wondering whether you've seen another kobold like myself, yay high with a bit of a giant hat and carries around a gun, and a very tall blonde-haired lady who has who's covered in a bunch of leaves and holds a cool-looking staff, and has a crow, owl, a bird of some description on her shoulder.
Well, you're certainly a strange bunch, I'll give you that. But, no, haven't seen anyone of that description. And so, what brings a kobold, a sea elf, and a haragon to this small fishing village?
Well, that does sound like a start to a very bad joke, I will admit. I
know a bad joke if you want to hear one.
Go on, since you're just to humour me.
3 dwarves walk into a bar. Clearly it was set too low.
Oh, god dang it.
See, guys, remember what I said about not judging others by their race? This guy ain't so bad.
Oh,
They
I've only
seem
got
like-
half a leg. Can't be all bad.
Well,
So, what did happen to your leg?
Oh, lost it in a war.
Oh, what kind of battle was it?
Oh, fairly vicious one. We were storming at the Aurelian Gulf. Would you believe it? And I kind of got thrown off the mountain. Next thing I know, I woke up just outside this village and my leg was missing.
So,
Okay.
as someone who knows a thing or two about the way of the seas and all that jazz, would I know how far the Aurelian Gulf is from the place that we're currently at?
Make a nature check for me.
Oh, god damn it, Brian. Like,
I could.
You are not a smart man.
you're
I
right,
could
I'm not
do-
a smart man. I got a 0.
I could try to put my own hat in a ring and attempt.
I will allow everybody to roll a nature check for me.
But as Das clearly demonstrated, his intelligence is not the best in the world.
No, that's you cannot remember there's such a place called the Aurelian Gulf.
Maybe I'm just so concussed after landing on a nice soft plush
It
grass.
sounds like a really expensive golf tournament, though.
It does sound like a really
Yeah.
expensive and very opulent golf tournament.
Can I say though that obviously that they're talking about a C, I'm guessing, so Tink would think golf as in GULF.
We're not talking about golf the sport. It is GULF.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
of water. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I
I was meaning Das
I
getting,
mean,
getting a
B.
0.
Yeah. No, I know, but what I'm saying is it's like, because Tink wouldn't know what golf is, would she?
Yeah, no, she
Well,
wouldn't know what the
Having been
sport is. No,
underwater,
yeah,
she
you're
would
right.
think of that. Yeah, she'd
Yeah,
think of.
yeah, that's fair.
Should I just roll a d20 for nature and
Yeah, go for it. I can bring up your
forever to
character sheet.
load?
I have backups. Oh,
3.
is not great.
That's terrible.
It could be worse though. It could have been a 1.
Yeah, with a -1 modifier.
Exactly. And what gives you a total of 9? So you've heard of the Iranian Gulf. It is an actual place. It does exist. Tink remembers it from some old maps from years ago. It's somewhere on the main continent, although where she can't put a finger on. You know where it is, though, Rex. It is in the northeast part of the continent as a whole. It basically if it was like a natural border, it's basically like the dwarven civilization ends at this point because it is just like a colossal valley.
Oh.
The DM wants to say, if you dig into the handouts,
Mm-hmm.
where we have the wonderful world map labelled, it is on there.
Mm-hmm.
It will take forever to load though, because it is a whopping huge PDF file.
Yeah.
For one map!
No.
So it's the... no, it's
The
the
Rogue
Ava.
Trader Enthusiast has just subscribed. Thank you, Rogue Trader Enthusiast. No, you have nothing to apologise for. You're late, you're late. Not that one. That's the better one of less. So, yeah. Basically, it's a whopping huge valley. There are 2 keeps either side of it. You have the Aurelian Watch on the west side, and Freya Keep on the west.
It says something went wrong. Please check your permissions or reload.
Also, I think you're more talking to the northwest because
Oh, northwest, yeah, sorry.
yeah.
Northeast is the other way.
because I just checked and was like,
It should be in all players' journals. I'll do that again.
My thing is weird. Like it's like it has 2 windows and one I can just move around, but it's like one's like really zoomed in and the other's just like meh. So, but I took a brief glance at bits and pieces. So.
Just a moment, since Roll20 is being weird. Oh, it locked me out.
So, yeah. So, that's like seeing that this guy has.
So
one
yeah,
leg, yeah.
If you said he was like caught out in the war in that direction, you're probably within at least a month's journey from there.
So
Ooh.
I see you might be a budding pirate with your peg leg and all.
Pirate? No, I have no intentions of being a pirate and going and doing pirating things. My days of soldiering are behind me.
Well, I mean, you don't really fight at the sea per se, unless you're up against another ship that wants to take all the valuable stuff that you've, like earned through hard work and a lot of plundering. But yeah.
I mean, and he like walks back into the village, and as you follow, you notice that the way these homes have been built is very reminiscent of some of the dwarven homes you've seen on your adventures. And when you mention like, but you get to do plundering and everything else, you're like, well, I kind of plundered things around here. Took over this fishing village.
So, out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Do the gnomes and the halflings and like some other races besides the hobgoblins look tense or scared, or did they just look as though they're just minding their own business?
Everyone seems to be going about their day.
Okay.
No one seems tense. There's no sign of this place being like occupied by a hostile force. It's just kids running around screaming. There are people unloading fish and storing them into barrels. There is a half elf doing a bit of blacksmithing over at the forge. He's making a couple of fish hooks.
this is in reference to a certain video. Is it? No, never mind. Wrong race.
Yeah, I was going to say. If it's the one you're thinking of, no, he's a tiefling. Oh, we'll save Daemon with every ounce we've got, damn it. I will bang Karlak, even if it kills me. Which it will.
But it'll be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
F by snoo. But yes, he leads you into the centre of the village, which has got a small little campfire. Well, I say a small campfire, quite a large fire, being assembled by a couple of strong-looking lads who have been chopping down the trees. And he sits himself down on a stump and he sort of rubs his bad leg and goes, "You have to forgive me. Old war wounds are still quite painful. My healing isn't what it used to be."
Ah, so you are a man of magical culture.
I wouldn't say magical culture, just one with the nature and the world.
Ah, well, one of our missing friends is kinda like that. Yeah, I think you'd get along well with her.
Maybe, who knows?
Although she's been in a pretty bad mood right about now because of, certain circumstances that we probably won't delve too deep into.
Well, I imagine most people who are tied to the plains are a bit upset right now. Things aren't exactly in balance.
Go on.
I'm sure an adventuring lot like you might have done something with it by now. Been shanghaied into it.
Well, funny you should say that.
They're all out of balance. Earth taking the phoenix from fire. Water and air are ganging up.
Wait, how do you know about the whole, like, Earth taking the fire phoenix and then turning it into a stone phoenix and...
Oh, is that what they did?
I
The last I heard was just Earth, the plane of Earth has invaded the plane of fire and things got a bit destabilized.
Yeah, so apparently the plane of Earth was, like, about to crumble unless they took, like, I don't know, something called a Titan from, like, one of the other elemental planes, so they decided to pick on fire because, I don't know, they just did the, like, the picking game of, like, it dipped sky blue kind of thing. And, yeah, well, I know our magically inclined friend will be freaking out right about now. I'll be freaking out right about now. But when is the first person decide to steal the fiery phoenix and turn it into an earth phoenix? And now, oh no, the elements are in balance. There. Like, I'm sure there'll be a way that we can get that sorted, but yeah, you wouldn't have any idea how on earth we could get all that sorted, wouldn't you?
I'm sadly I don't know.
Oh.
Don't know if you're planning a visit to the elemental planes yourself.
Well, I mean, we had means. We could do it again. We just have to, go somewhere where, yeah, someone would be able to transport us into, said planes. But, so what has been happening around here, now that you mentioned all the weird things going on and, the shenanigans and stuff?
Well, besides the war.
Well, yeah, besides the war.
Not much. Something's been spooking up things great in the forest. It's been a bit of a pain to deal with.
What is it with things being in the forest and disturbing the peace? I swear, some of these forestry creatures, like, just want to change.
Have you ever been to the Feywild? It's just one big forest party.
You know, that does sound like an absolute riot I wouldn't mind experiencing.
You say that. And then, and he like stares at the assembling bonfire and he's like 1,000 yards down. It's like, there's some things you don't want to do again.
So, taking you back from your PTSD flashback, what sort of things have been going on in this forest?
No, but sorry, I was suppressing bad memories.
It's alright, like, we all have them, and yeah, it isn't exactly great to deal with.
Oh, right, the thing in the forest. I'm not quite sure it's getting unnaturally cold. I've had to treat some of the woodsmen for severe frostbite. That's how I lost my leg.
So you lost your leg before or after? Did this war happen in this forest?
No, it happened on the mountain.
I'm actually
Go.
I'm actually gonna roll insight. That is this hobgoblin completely off his nut?
Go for it. Make an insight check.
It's not the first person you would have met who's completely off his nut.
He's a hard man to read. You're not quite sure if he is either A, insane, or B, an outright liar.
All right.
He could be a combination of all three. You don't know.
All three? Wait, what was the third option?
Even he doesn't know.
Is this what it was? Is this what it's like dealing with Das's insanity?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Not surprised.
So, yeah. We got a small trade if you want. I'll help you deal with our cold problem. I'll help you find your friends.
You know what? That is an absolutely stellar deal. I wouldn't even decline. But I also need to check in with my crewmate, since it's all diplomatic vote here. So what do you think? We help these guys and they help us find our friends.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
I'd say that's a win.
Yeah.
We'll turn back to the hobgoblin dude and goes, "We'll do it!"
Fantastic. First, would you like some lunch?
You know what? I would love some lunch right about now.
And he snaps his fingers, the bonfire bursts into flame. It's quite a warm fire.
Oh.
And it's just nice to have warmth on your face after a period of either cold or senseless nothing. And you'll have a wonderful French fish.
French?
It might as well be French.
It's a continental feast.
Yeah, it's a continental lunch, but it's mostly all fish based.
Poisson something.
I don't mind fish. It's healthy and it's usually good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, Tink's not gonna mind fish.
Das loves the idea of fish being the seaman himself.
They do crabs.
Oh no. It's just having like the horrific flashbacks to Das just has this 1,000-yard stare at the fucking crabs. And
They're back.
They're back. Oh no. They're back. But they're dead. Ha! Screw you, crabs! This is what you get when you mess with me.
Oh, he's quite the crazy one. Are you sure he's not also suffering from post-war dementia?
That's kind of the thing I've been asking myself. I mean, I don't think so. Guys, do you think I suffer from post-war dementia? It's not like we've been in the war or anything.
I think he's suffering from some sort of ocean madness.
Oh, true. The ocean is a bad place.
Hey! Like the salty sea air can do wonders for the immune system. Like, how do you think I've avoided getting like things like scurvy, the common cold, and measles and things?
Here's good hygiene. 15 different recipes for soup.
Well, there we go. 15 different recipes to bathe yourself in, I presume.
No, you drink her soup, you don't bathe the soup. Unless you're an ingredient in the soup, in which case then we have some serious questions.
Oh, that's what I've been doing.
I have some serious questions as well.
That's what I've been doing wrong the entire time. No wonder Shawnee got really angry whenever I dived into the soup bowl. The soup pot. Anyways, so yes.
So yes, you'll have a fantastic lunch. The discussions are had. He points you in the direction into a area to the south of where you are now.
Okay.
Deeper into the forest. He points out that you will know when you get close, for the ground itself gets quite swampy.
Okay. But it'll also get quite cold, because you mentioned it'll get like pretty cold as well.
Yeah, then it would.
Well then, I suppose. Well, actually, I don't suppose you'd have any nice, thick, warm coats that can help keep the cold out. You know, just so we're not gonna lose limbs over frostbite.
It's only frostbite if you get bitten by this thing. It's the ones that have lost it seem to describe a snake-like thing, cold as ice.
Wouldn't it sacrifice itself for love?
No.
Oh. Okay. Alright. Well, in that case then, shall venture off into the forest?
Alright then. What is your marching order for venturing off into the forest?
I feel that since Rex has nearly died several times being at the front, I think it's only fair with his superior armor class and the number of hit points that he has to be at the front. I mean, it's up to you, really.
Sounds
Yeah,
fair.
I can. Yeah.
All right then. I'll be in the middle. And yeah. Tink, you might have to try and keep us up as much as possible when we do face off against this thing, since we're missing everyone else.
Alright then. As you continue the march into the woods, do you reckon if you ever decide to retire, this would be a wonderful place to retire? Plenty of food, there's plenty of places to build yourself a nice little log cabin. It's peaceful, it's quiet. And as you get lost in these thoughts, you understand what he means by you'll know when you get close, for the ground will get mushier and marshier. The ground does become more sodden, your feet occasionally get stuck and you have to really lurch them forward just to get them out. Oddly enough, Tink is the only one that's unaffected by it, but you suspect that's more down to her aquan nature. So as you struggle through the mud, she seems to sort of glide through it, treating it as thick sea silt.
Mhm.
But eventually, that brings you on to my battle map for the evening.
Hooray!
Oh.
And from where you are, Rex, with your heightened senses, and also because it's a very clear line, you can see actually a portion of this swamp has actually begun to freeze.
Ooh, yeah.
It's not much, but you can see pockets of snow and ice. Even though it's like late summer, early autumn, there is no way there should be snow in this part of the world.
So, where are we?
We are at the
Alright there.
top left bit. I say top left bit, sort of
Ah, there.
top
Top
mid-
middle-ish. I did focus being also it should force your cameras to focus on.
Yes.
But as you proceed forwards, you do notice that several of the
So,
brush and small things around do like to lash out.
Looks like they need anger
You're
management.
cutting out a bit for me.
yeah, you're cutting out.
Uh-oh. I think the bitrate's just... Well, not the bitrate, but my next network's about to crash, probably.
Yeah, I didn't hear any of that.
Let's
Yeah.
find out.
Me neither.
No,
Hopefully-
that's occurred.
Yeah, it crashed.
The internet is.
We're not even talking, but well,
Oh, we are, but no, I've also lost responsibility as well. That was full internet dead.
Talking about the crash.
We're gone. And we're
Hey, can you hear us?
back.
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Good. Goody.
Okay.
Thank you, BT, so much for the dodgy as fuck fiber connection. It really does like to cut out at weird points.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I brought this
Yes.
up with them as well, and they're like, it's can't be anything wrong. It's like, yes, there is. You put a
Yes,
fiber
there
optic
is.
cable in the air.
Mhm.
Did they really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Why?
Because they said it's perfectly fine. It has to be something on my end. No, it's not. But hey, it's fine. I'll figure out a solution. I'll tell them how to fix it themselves. Anyway, so yeah, before everything went crashing and screwy, Rex, as you're leading the group and you get into this part of the swamp,
Mm-hmm.
you do notice some of the small bushes and bits around
Frozen.
have nasty little vines and things like that, and like the occasional larger insect seems to buzz on by, and you just watch as one of these vines lash out, grab it, and then pull it into the bush.
Okay. Well, we need to be careful.
Yeah. More or less. Okay.
So yeah, feel free to move as you will, as you can see the problem zone to the south.
Yes.
Just move slowly, so if you do go too near a bush, I will lash out at you.
So because this is a tree, it won't lash out at me.
Nope.
Good.
As you begin to wade your way through the thick, marshy waters, it is horrible.
Ah.
Somehow it's getting in
horrible.
places you didn't realise were there between your toes. It's. You also swear something touched you, but you're not quite sure what.
Hey!
And as
With consent! It just points in the water. Ah!
as you come out of the water, you can see that a leech is currently suckling on your heel without consent.
Excuse you. You did not ask for consent. Begone, leechy leech. Yeah, just yeets the leech across the swamp.
Ah, so that is not the Dark Urge.
No, I'm not that much of a dark urge. Like, if the sword still had a little bit of vengeance spirit inside, then yeah, the dark urge may have done things, but yes.
Alright then. But anyways, as you all get to there, you feel the ground begin to shake. And up on the hillside, just to your left as you're going down, you see the creature in question.
Oh, hello.
Interesting.
Large, serpentine, multi-legged. But with a blue ice chill across its body. I'm going to need you three to roll me some initiatives.
Oh boy.
Okay. Just a moment.
Right, initiative. 9.
That's 24.
Jesus.
Oh, it's 30.
Yep.
Christ.
130, and then Chrissy rolled a 7 for a grand total of 7. Ba-dum. So, Rex, you get to go first.
Well, Rex pulls out his Omni Violator and intentionally nicks himself on the finger. So activates the Crimson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just a moment. First 3.
Also, why is D&D Beyond not sending over the data anymore? That's annoying.
Oh, it isn't showing up for you.
No. So I've got the combat log. But
Okay.
only when I start a combat, it will automatically update the turn order on Roll20.
Okay.
And it ain't done that. So that's all fine. Carry on with your turn whilst I put everyone in. It's not the end of the world.
So yeah, I'm on 9.
Yeah, you and the salamander are going at the same point.
So
Rex
is
going on super fast.
Is this salamander thing? It is on a higher ground than us.
Yeah, but not by much. It's only literally 5 foot higher than you are.
So if I move like, wait a minute, I need to actually make the measurements. Okay, it's enough. So if I move like here, I can actually hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, time for some violation actions. Let's see. Give me the...
19 is a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
That's 19 points of damage.
11 because it's not a crit.
Yeah.
Oh, right. 11. It's
That's
not a
right.
crit.
It's all good.
And then Rex is gonna hit it again.
Rogue's just like, it's a friend. It's so large and friend-shaped. A 12 is a
No.
miss.
That was a miss.
Yep, your Omni Violator strikes true on the first strike, and as you bring the hammer part down for the second swing, it slithers out the way.
Yes.
Anything else for your turn?
That. Hmm. I haven't used my bonus action yet, correct?
I don't believe so, no. Because your Crimson
Okay.
Right's a free action, I think.
Yes. Oh, right. I actually need to also roll the Crimson Right for the hit.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll me a d6 for that. Let's have a double check for Crimson Right.
4.
Yeah, Crimson Right's a bonus action.
Yeah. So I can. Because I haven't used my bonus action.
No, you have. The Crimson Right is the bonus.
Crimson Right was the bonus. Right. Okay, that's my turn then.
Alright then. Captain Das.
Alright, okay, right. Right, so would I be able to get in between this salamander thing and the tree trunk? Like there.
No, you cannot. There is
Okay.
not enough space for you there.
No, that's fine. In that case then, I would love to use a bonus action to dash because I'm a wily rogue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I was there, would I be flanking with Rex?
No, I'd say if you want to be flanking, you need to be one square up.
There we go. Right, and I'm just gonna draw my rapier in the hopes that maybe I'd be able to get a nat 20.
That will hit.
Yeah, so yeah, that was just for the advantage. So yeah, I'm just going to roll a whole bunch of dice. And I want to say it took the critical shenanigans into consideration, dealing a whole total of 34 points of piercing. No, yeah, just 34 points of damage.
Annoyingly, I don't think it did.
It's shown up on the Roll20 thing.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it all going. So it's done 1d8 plus 6, which is right. 5d6 for sneak attack. That is 34 total.
But
it's
I'm
not
guessing...
done a critical 34. So go ahead and just roll for me 1d8 and another 5d6.
Okay. Okay. A 1d8 and... Oh, okay, and then 5d6.
Yeah.
I mean, so that'll be 34 plus 17, so that'll be 51 points of damage in total. Slice and dice.
Now that's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage. I'd be like, "Oi, Frosty! You'll make a nice ice cream by the time we're done with you."
As it's raining back from Rex, you just scoot around and just shank it square in the back with your rapier.
Yeah.
And you manage to find a decent enough stabbing weak point in the scales. Manage to get a few 5 points. Removing your blade, who watches the blood as it splashes across the grass, also begins to freeze it in places.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Best not put any of that on me. Oh boy, oh no.
Which brings us to the Salamander's Go. I have ways of murdering you today, but how best to do it?
I don't know. How would you love to murder us today?
Well, the first thing it's going to do is it's going to go for a bite attack.
Against?
Well, against you, because you're the one that stabbed it in the back.
Well.
That is a 13 to hit.
That is a miss, and I stick my tongue out at you.
Well, that's annoying. Also, why is it only doing my rolls to self? I want it to be to everyone.
I was.
Right, ignore those rolls because I was trying to clear something out the system.
Okay.
I was hoping it was going to fix. And it does get to make 4 claw attacks, so we'll get 2 for Das and then 2 for Rex.
Oh, okay.
So the first claw is a 21.
For me,
Yes.
I'm going to uncanny dodge this.
Okay. So you take 7 reduced by half is
3.
3. 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
The second claw attack for you, Das, is a 14.
That misses.
Alright.
I also stick my tongue out at it.
And then for Rex, a 21 to hit. And
Yes,
an
it
11.
11 points of damage.
11 to hit. It's 7 points of damage in total because I missed on the second one.
Yeah, you missed with the second one. So 7 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright then. It's at this point. It then looks around, sees things are not going its way, and then starts digging its claws into the ground. You two, Rex and Ass, you two do get attacks of opportunity.
Oh boy, with advantage?
With advantage as the second it dives back down into its hole.
Oh, that was nearly a 20 then. But 24.
24 will hit.
Okay.
And then a 12 misses from the Omni Violator.
The sneak
Dang.
attack. The sneak attack. And
Bless you.
only
Sneak attack
occurred-
does not apply.
okay, cool. In that case, then it's just 1d8
Plus 6. It'll roll all the dice anyway.
Yeah. So just,
9 points
yeah,
of
so
piercing
9
damage.
points of damage.
Alright then. It has vanished for now. But Tink, it is your go.
Okay, I haven't got D&D and Beyond up, so I will prep my... Where has he gone on the map?
He has burrowed away.
He has burrowed away, okay,
Yes.
but that changes my tactic of what I was going to do. I was going to ready my crossbow at him, but...
Well, you can ready your
Yes.
crossbow for when he pops back up again.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's something else I can do, though. What else? What else can we do?
We're not seriously injured for the time being, so save your
So-
healing spells.
Well, that's a cantrip. I can do that any time. So that doesn't matter. You know, I can do that bonus every time. I'm trying to think. I've got acid arrow, haven't I? Thingy sickness, wave of sickness doesn't work when he's underground.
Nah.
Let's ready my crossbow. And we'll go from there.
Alright then. So you ready your crossbow for when it re-emerges. That brings us back round the Rex at the top of the round.
Yes. Which is Rex is gonna ready his wait, actually I'm gonna check one thing. Oh. Rex is actually gonna do a cool thing. He is gonna cast Earth Tremor to try to get the
Okay.
salamander out of its hiding. Dexterity save DC 15.
And whereabouts would you like to aim it?
I would like to aim it at the same. There was like a hole around here where it disappeared.
Okay. You cast your Earth Tremor, you will feel the ground shake once again, more intense this time, as the hole it's left behind sinks in even further, almost becoming a sinkhole in itself.
Ooh.
Whilst it takes no damage,
Mm-hmm.
you do force it to re-emerge,
Yes.
but this time to the north of you. Tink, you do get your held action of firing your crossbow.
Uh-huh. So if I roll,
Yeah, just, roll a d20 for me.
yeah.
An 8 plus a 4, total is 12. It is not enough to overcome the thick scales of this frost salamander.
Ooh, pings.
Yep. It just sits there and hisses at you all. Anything else you'd like to do for your turn, Rex? You still have a movement and a bonus action.
Wait. Do have is that it's not. It is actually. Rex is actually gonna cast Blood Curse of Binding on it.
Not the blood curse of binding.
Yes.
Will it work? No, it will not, for this is a huge creature. Your bindings do not find enough purchase.
Ah, damn it! I should
You
have.
do you see like the shadow chains and everything else emerge from where you've wounded it, and they just don't quite reach around, so they just end up dissolving into the ether.
Oh, how does the amplify work? I mean, as a mechanic, that what would I need to do to amplify?
So if you want to
the curse?
amplify it, you take 1d6 points of damage.
Okay. Okay.
Alright then, so you take 5 extra points of damage to amplify the curse. As the chains slowly begin to fade away, they become thicker and darker, and then continue to wrap around this thing, and it is possibly bound. But it needs to make a strength saving throw, which it does not have.
Or be bound for 1 minute.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, it makes the DC.
Ah,
Rolled
damn.
an 18 for a total of 21. 23.
Damn.
It's a strong boy.
Yes.
Just glares at you and lets out a hiss.
Mm-hmm.
As it does so, the air begins to chill and freeze. Captain Das.
Right,
Brings us back to you, I believe.
so would I be correct in saying that this salamander is partly in the water?
You would be correct indeed, yes.
Alright. Das is going to turn to the others and go, Lads, lasses, one of my Council of One members has come up with a plan to deal with this thing. If you have any lightning powers or spells or something along those lines, as long as we keep it in the water, then, we should be good. And, hopefully we should mix two things that don't go together and shock it, essentially. Das is going to Yeah, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna go there. And he is going to attempt to strike the salamander with the sword so that he could draw the attention onto himself. That will be a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Viva la swashbuckler shenanigans as the salamander takes 32 points of damage.
It's not super happy with you. But if it's now bloodied, then you certainly have his attention.
Okay. I'm just hoping that it stays there. Yeah, so as a bonus action, okay, as a bonus action, let's see what's in okay, so okay, so okay, I think that's all I can do for the time being. So yeah.
Alright then. That brings us to the salamanders go. I need to grab a thing from my assets.
Oh boy.
Would also help if I could type. No, I don't need spellcasters. I need the things. My big spell tokeny things. Actually, no, what did enough for? Because now I can do this.
I was gonna say, I think roll 20 allows you to do it.
Indeed, I can make cones now. Nah. Preferably from it. Okay, so we can get 2 of you, and that's what it will do. So I would like Tink and Rex to make Constitution saving throws for me, please.
Constitution saving throws. Oh no.
Oh dear.
And it takes in a deep inhale and just bellows out. Oh, I just realised I made a tactical misplay.
Wow.
I could have got dashed as well, but never mind.
Well, too late now.
I know. I already called for it. Right, so Rex, you have failed. By
Okay.
the thinnest of margins, you take a whopping 46 points of cold damage.
I beg your pardon?
And then... And Tink survives.
Except.
Nope, actually, apologies. No, Tink also fails. Again, by the
great.
smallest of margins. Likewise, a whopping 46 points of cold damage.
There.
Whoa.
It's a cold breeze that blows through you all. But go on,
I
Rex.
don't even know what my
Dang
hit
it.
points are on anyway.
You're on max hit points, 73.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's,
dang. So damn it! I cannot use that as a reaction because I would have rapid hopped out of the way.
Not today.
Not today.
Also, I think, yay! I managed to get the thing working. Just refresh the page.
Wait a minute. So 46.
Yep, 46. 4 and 6.
Okay. Ow.
Yeah. I rolled a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Good couple of 10s, and now it was damn cold.
Yes.
And can it do anything else? No, because Das is just too damn annoying. Hmm. You know, it's gonna have to make a run for it. Once again, it burrows under the ground. Whoops, I put it on the wrong
So
layer.
the chains did not hold whatever Rex did.
No. Did I make
did.
a strength save?
You said that you rolled 18 and
Yeah.
21
Yeah, that's right.
in total.
Yeah, give me control of token. Okay, why can't I? Why is it on token layer but not on the sneaky layer? Das, you do get an attack of opportunity.
Alright. Obviously.
As it once again.
No, that's not gonna hit.
No, 14 sadly misses.
No. Okay.
So yeah, it kicks up all the dirt and muck and it burrows away once again. Brings us round to Tink's go.
Can I use healing word on myself?
You can use healing word
As
on
a
yourself.
bonus.
Yeah.
Good. Good. You back underground again?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I'm gonna miss an opportunity again, aren't I?
No, you can still hold your action to ready your
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah, I will do, and I'll use acid arrow
Okay.
when he reappears.
How big a healing word are you gonna pump into yourself? If you wanna use healing word.
Level 2. I think I get some bonuses if I do level 2 or above.
You do indeed. You get a D4 per spell level. You can go up to 3rd level if you want.
Yeah, go up to 3rd level.
Okay, then go ahead and roll for me 3D4.
3d4.
Yes.
And we use that 10 then for the acid arrow. It's
Yeah, I can hold that for you.
roll 20, yeah.
Okay, you get 7 points of healing back. No, more than that actually, because there are pluses as well. So there you go, you got 9 points of healing back. You're back at 36 hit points.
Yay.
And you're ready for your acid arrow for when it pops back up again. That brings us to Rex's go.
Yes. And Rex readies his Omni Violator to hit the thing when it resurfaces.
Alright then. A Captain Das.
Okay. You can totally say no to this if you feel that's unacceptable. But I know that I have to do the telepathy thing when I can see a creature. Could I push my telepathic abilities so I can attempt to connect my mind to this frost salamander thing, so I can at least try and read where it is? I'm willing to take damage for it.
I mean, you reach out mentally and you don't really get anything back.
Okay, in that case then I'm going to ready an attack with... So I'm going to put away the rapier and I'm going to ready the short bow.
Alright then.
Goodness me.
On its turn, it bursts out of the ground. You'll get your held actions if you're in range. So Tink gets her acid arrow. Das gets his short bow. Rex gets to swing with the Omni Violator.
27 to hit.
27 will hit from Das.
I think it would just be
Right,
the
Tinker was
1d6,
saving
wouldn't
a
it?
10. Acid arrow, what were you on a hit these days?
Would it be just the 1d6 because
A 1d8. Oh no,
yeah, because it's a
D6.
short.
Oh wow!
whiffs for the Omni Violator.
So 2 plus 5, so that'll be 7
Alright then.
points of damage. That's
And
minus
Tink's acid arrow just misses. Literally one off.
1 off.
Yeah. So you did how much? 7.
7. Yeah.
As it stands there, it can multi-attack away, and it's got a multi-attack all on Foxy's face.
Oh boy.
I think you've cut off again slightly.
Oh no, not again. The internet, why?
We can hear you. Ryan, it was Natasha that got cut off.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, well, she's quite far away from the mic, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is the thing, guys, if you help us raise enough money, I'll buy like a proper audio mixer and me and Tash can have separate mics.
Mm.
And we should come through crisp and clear and not be in each other's way. Right then. Can it reach anybody else? It can't really, annoyingly.
And
Oh, Streams has died again.
stream
Yay.
died again. Let's come back. Ish.
Okay, I did need to look into that then. Right. Mouse wheel. Stay. It's the only problem I have with this new mouse. The wheel is so... Bless you.
Nice, yeah.
So sensitive. Such a delicate wheel. Alright. That's a natural 20 on the bite.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
So that is 18 points of piercing damage and 17 points of cold damage.
So wait, 18 plus 17.
Yep.
Okay.
That's 30.
Rex is, to be fair, Rex is still standing. Not well, but standing.
Getting chewed on like a ragdoll.
Mhm.
Does get to swing up with his claws, so the first claw is an 11 to hit.
Miss.
The second claw is
I
a 14 to hit.
Miss.
Claw number 3 is a 27
Ow. That hits.
for 11 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, Rex is unconscious again.
oh shizer.
So how does actually do I just drop to 0 or do I go into minus?
So it'd only be a problem if it did more damage than your maximum hit points, which if it was doing this much damage, this would be too hard of an encounter anyway. So
Yep.
it would you just go to 0 now. You are now death saves. Any attacks made against you are automatic criticals, and you will lose death saves as a result.
Okay, so
Yeah, because if you do like the 27 damage, it automatically throws you into the thing, and then you get to go through the whole death save, success, and failures moment.
yes.
At which
Again.
point, yep. At which point, it will then start stomping over in the way of Captain Dash.
Okay.
And end its turn there, because it has no more actions. Which brings us round to Tink's go.
Yes. I've done my acid arrow, haven't I?
Yeah, your held acid arrow just skitted off the thick, scaly hide of this creature.
Oh, great. Ray of sickness it is then.
Oh, but Rex is down. So
Yes, Rex is also
Alright,
unconscious.
Well, yeah, my Healing word's a bonus action, so
Oh yeah.
use it. I can always use it.
Mhm.
You're
That's
getting
true.
worried. So I'll automatically do healing word every turn if somebody needs it. Don't worry.
No, it's alright then, so Ray Sickness, go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Go.
Wow, a 10 again. It's sadly not enough because it's got an AC of 17. And that is a total of 16. So again, this ray just bounces off this thing. A poor squirrel has now just come down with a very bad case of the cold. But yeah,
Yes.
this thing is a bit hard to kill off. Feel free to do a healing word for Rex. If you can roll another 3d4 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Rex, you receive
Another
9
7.
points of healing.
Yay.
Which brings him back to life.
Yay! That is really good. So 9.
Yep.
Okay.
So you should be back up on 9 hit points.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Hooray. Alright then. Also, the chat has redeemed a heal.
Oh.
Yay!
So let me just roll that in really quick. So Rex, you also get 3 points of healing back.
Yay!
Yes, thank you, Rogue. Again, I really can't see the messages. I really wish the bit alerts came up as well.
Yes.
That'd be super handy.
Yay! Thank you, Rogue.
So Buddy Boy is still alive, and Rex, good news. It's your turn.
It is. And Rex actually turns into werewolf. Since
He's going beast mode.
yes.
Mousefield, please stop. Dear God.
And Rex is also gonna hit with the Omni Violator. There we go. Now we're talking. 12 points of damage. And as a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
Rex is gonna do the brand of castigation.
Where's Brand of Castigation? Where have you gone? There you are. Alright then.
So every time every time that hits any of us, it will get 3 psychic damage from it.
It's pretty nasty. Anything else for your turn, Rex?
No.
Alright then. Captain Das.
Okay, I'm going to move Captain Das in such a way that he can flank with Rex. Is that flanking?
Yep, that would be flanking.
Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to roll with advantage. Right, so he's going to put away his short bow, bring out his rapier, and then hopefully get a possible...
Not a natural 20, but a 23 will hit.
Okay. Yeah, so he's going to roll a whole bunch of dice to deal 28 points of damage.
Can I just say how scary it is? The fact that I don't see the dice rolling, but because it's on the TV behind me, all I hear is the dice rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And when you roll that many dice, it's just like, oh, that's a lot of dice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Alright, 28 points of damage it is. It is not looking great. It is looking rather ropey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and it's in a lot of pain. Alright then. Anything else for your turn, Captain Daz?
I'm just going to do everything I can to just draw its attention to me, and keeping its scaly claws off Rex.
Odds or evens?
Let's go odds.
Because both of you are pain inside. It has rolled a 3.
Alright.
Its bite attack is going to be focused on you.
Okay.
So it takes 3 points of psychic damage, I believe, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright then. So first off, the bite of 87 is a 24 to hit.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge that.
Alright then. So you take 4 points of piercing damage and 4 points of cold damage.
So 8 points in total. Okay.
And then it will take another 6 points of damage because it will give you 2 claws and then 2 claws on Rex. So the first 2 claws. Claw number 1 is a 12. Claw number 2 is a 14. Claw number 3 is a natural 19 for a total of 28. So Rex, you take 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points of piercing damage. Okay.
And the last one is a 16, which also hits. So you take another 8 points of piercing damage.
And I'm down again.
So yeah, it gets
Okay.
stabbed, beaten, it starts thrashing around, bites a chunk out of Das, tries to sweep the two of you with its remaining claws, getting nowhere fast, bringing us back once again to Tink.
Okay. What can I do to this?
Kill it! Kill it with fire!
Let's try out of pure desperation. Actually, no, she's got a trident. Let's try that.
Ha!
She's
Try
gonna
that.
throw a retractable trident, and it's still not gonna work.
It's going to hit. You've managed to meet its armor class. Go ahead and roll for me. Yep, you managed to hit it. Go ahead and roll for me a d8 for me.
One. I'm being terrible tonight.
You pull out your trident, you launch it in the air, it unratchets and extends its full length mid-flight, slams into the side of this thing, it reels in pain. It is on 2 hit points remaining.
Oh god!
And it begins just to thrash around in its death throes. Anything else for your bonus action?
Do you want to heal me so I can finish it off?
Yep.
Says the metagaming pigeon.
Sorry.
Rex, you are back up again on 6 points.
6 hit points. Okay.
I get knocked out, but I get up again.
And then you get
Yes.
up down, and then get up again.
And Rex, it is your go.
Yes, it is.
You have advantage because we're flanking.
Yes. I don't think D&D Beyond appreciates my dying all the time.
Well, has it just gone nope?
It just went nope. I don't want to scroll up. Okay, so 2 hits. Oh wow. Nope.
Oh no.
And
Oh.
damn it! Oh, except
Oh no!
it
no,
hits.
no, it's advantage.
Yep, advantage. So
Yeah,
the first one
it-
is a bit of a wide swing, is it? Like you're stumbling to your feet and just gaining your bearings. And as you bring that hammer down, you cave in the skull of this salamander. Its body stops twitching, and you just watch as the blood that's
Except-
been splashed everywhere begins to just slowly freeze everything. It gets like
Ex-
that gentle frost on it.
Except it's not the head. It's the other end.
Oh no. Yep, he's violated it.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Yet another name to my Omni Violator.
The Frost Omni Violator.
Frost Omni Violator.
I
Oh
mean,
wow, that would be kind of cool.
It's been rather impressive you haven't died yet.
Mm-hmm.
Curse you, Twitch chat.
In all
But
fairness,
You guys have dealt with the salamander that seems to be freezing parts of this place behind.
hooray!
What else
So,
would you like to do?
I mean, we could try and bring it back to the village as proof of its demise, but we'd have to handle it very carefully. For its blood is pretty much freezing the entire ground. And the last thing any of us wants is to have any limbs amputated because we handled it poorly.
That is true. You handled it poorly.
Either way, yeah. So, yeah, I was gonna say, I'll try and grab some kind of hand protection for, I don't know, whatever, and then try being the key word to.
Poke around in the bag of holding, you do find some thicker gloves that you...
Oh yeah, the pilfered.
Yeah,
at some
pilfered
point.
at some point.
Aha! I have gloves from the bag of holding, which I clearly have. Just for reference. Yeah. Yeah, just gonna try and stuff it in the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right. That's taken care of with my puny kobold body.
It's rather hilarious to watch this huge salamander just get sucked into the bag of holding part way, and it's this really awkward moment where it's like, it's not quite in.
I'm
Like the
sure it'll be
back
fine.
end is just sort of dangling out the side.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, I'll just drag it along, you know.
Rex is gonna help. Rex is gonna help.
Oh, okay.
The two of you manage to lug the bag of holding between you. Even though it's like makes things disappear into a pocket space, it's just weird that half the salamander can't fit.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys make your way back to the small fishing village.
I guess so. May as well.
As the gloom begins to descend and the night rolls in, the local village has brought all its small fishing boats to shore. Das, you're quite impressed with the regatta before you.
Ah, yes.
A modest collection of different types of sailing ships. All single-masted and single-sailed, but all different orientations of how best to use the wind.
I feel like a certain song's coming up, like in not Into the Unknown, but it's like a Moana song, like da 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 da.
Oh, it
They'll
calls to
find
me.
me.
Sorry, me.
How far
How far
I'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel a song coming on, but I will not sing.
That's right. So yeah, you enjoy a nice evening meal. They thank you for the salamander. If you have no intentions of trying to cook it, the hobgoblin can think of several ways on trying to prepare it safely without losing more limbs to frostbite.
Yes.
And as promised, he begins a ritual of scrying for you.
Ah, excellent.
And you actually do get to see Aelin and Eppa. They seem to be with a group of not humanoids, but centaurs.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Seem to be having a nice chat and seem to be discussing something The centaurs then points in a direction and suggests that those two head off that way. As at this point, the old hobgoblin stops the scry and goes, "Ah, I know them. Little centaur rapscallions always running around. Never stopping, they never clean up after themselves either. Don't know where I went Irish. It's fine. They're not too far from here. They're to the south."
So, would you suggest that we stay where we are, or do we just try and make our way towards them?
I suggest you should try and bump into your friends.
All right.
Follow the river.
Just around the river bend. Would it be best to take a boat or just go by foot?
Says the DM, who just needs to check his own world map. Yes, there is a river that goes that way. It's all good.
Just around.
So yes, go follow the river, and you'll probably bump into them at some point.
Sweet.
All right then. And with that, this session draws to a close.
Yes.
So I hope you all enjoyed tonight, with a smaller party and a smaller objective.
Well, wouldn't say smaller.
Compared to like the large dungeons I had to be crawling through, it's a quick help for a salamander and
Well,
finding where your friends
true.
are. I consider they're a lot smaller.
Yes.
Hopefully the VOD's all okay. I will go back and check it, and if not, this all gets uploaded as one video anyway. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Be sure to tune in next week as we pick up with Alien and Eppa as they begin their adventure post Tartarus. And until then, everybody, I bid you all a good night. Good night.
Yes. Good night.
Right.